Yo, yo, yo. This is Coach L, man, coming to you again on another beautiful True Believer Tuesday. This is where we remind you to keep believing in the dream because true believers are top achievers. All right, so real quick, this week, I want to talk real quick about a conversation I was having with a mom, right? And this mom said to me, Coach, my son is very talented. And I get compliments about the way he plays all the time, but he doesn't put the time and the effort in. She says in the moment, he's good, right? But I look at him and I see what he does and I know what he does and I know he could be way better, but he doesn't put the time or the effort in to really get that much better. And this mom is talking about, man, it's a common problem. I was reading this article with D Wade, moving from Miami, coming to Chicago, and he was talking about his son, and he was talking about that same thing, right? What we're talking about is hunger, right? He was talking about his son, being a pretty good basketball player, but he doesn't put that much into it because he has everything, right? And so the question is, how do you teach someone to be hungry if they've never actually been hungry, right? And as I was reading the D Wade story, he was talking about just some of the physical hunger and some of his personal situation that drove him to be more and to be better than what everybody else around him was doing. And so what I'm saying to you is, as parents, we are responsible for our kids, right? We're responsible for them. And if we have great relationships with our kids, they're going to share their dreams with us, right? And so they share their dreams with you. And as a parent, it's your responsibility. It's my responsibility. If our kids don't have that internal drive, right? If they don't have that hunger, but you see that promise in them and you see that talent or that gift in them, it is our responsibility to push, right? I'm not saying force. We're not talking force right now, but we're going to have to push until somebody out there can reach out to me and say, Coach L, here is how you teach hunger. If someone has never actually been physically hungry, who don't know what lack is, then until then, as parents, as guardians, we have to push without forcing, right? That's how we're going to get it. Because, again, they share their dreams with us. They shared their dreams with us, and it's our responsibility. We want what's best for them, right? And sometimes wanting what's best for your son, your daughter, your niece, your nephew, the kids you coach, sometimes wanting what's best for them means pushing to a place where it's a little bit uncomfortable for them, right? So again, straight up, if you are responsible for someone in your circle of influence that has shared their dream with you and you see them taking days where they're not doing what it takes to make progress towards that dream, you got to push, right? You got to push a little bit, not force. We got to push, right? Because again, TBT is all about accountability, right? We have to hold them accountable to the dream. And oh, by the way, we have dreams too. And we have to hold ourselves accountable and get around people who will hold us accountable to our dreams, right? So again, push, but not force. All right, so I'm going to get out of your way again, man. When it comes to the dream, you got to remember this, baby. You got to work. You got to hustle. You got to flow. But whatever you do, never let the dream go. Because you have everything it takes to live that dream. You just have to channel your inner superstar. All right, Coach L, I'm out. I'll talk to you next week.